Hello, everybody. My name is Logan Horn, and it's time for the Final Horn. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the Final Horn, episode 7. Back here today with me is Tyler Bowman
Hello.
and Mitchell Corpine.
Hey there.
Today we're going to be doing our NBA Finals preview. Just a little rundown of the show for you today. First quarter, we're going to be reviewing the Western and Eastern Conference Finals, as exciting as those were. Then second and third quarters, we're going to be making our predictions and looking ahead to Thursday's big game 1 of the NBA Finals. And then fourth quarter, I'll have something special for you guys. And you'll have to wait and see for that. So let's get into it. So we're playing a game here in the playoffs. If you have listened to the podcast, you've heard of it, where if you pick the correct winner of the series, you get a point, and then if you pick the right amount of games, you get a point. And the standings, if you might have seen it on Twitter, Bodie and Mitch are tied at 17 apiece in first, and then I am a loner in last at 14. But in the finals, as you'll see in quarter number 2, we have double points, so I technically still have a chance, but I'm not going to because I'm a useless, pathetic twig. So we all got the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. I had the Warriors in 5, which looked pretty strong after the first game when Kawhi went down, but it didn't happen. The Warriors swept. The other two boys had the Warriors in 6. Pretty easy sweep for the Warriors. Kawhi went down in the first game, really unfortunate. But do you guys have anything to say about that series?
Yeah, it just kind of sucked that Kawhi went down. It would have been a much more fun series to watch.
For sure.
Wasn't very much competition between the Warriors and Spurs after that, so unfortunate, but it happens.
It really shows how big of an impact Kawhi has on the Spurs. And, I thought he was a real... Did we? No. That's right. Our last podcast was after game 1. Yeah. So, Bo, did you have anything to say?
No, I just agree with Mitch. That's unfortunate that Kawhi went down. It would have been a much better series if it was Kawhi would have stayed healthy
No
or
doubt.
he didn't get hurt.
I thought he'd come back, but maybe the Spurs just knew they were done, and
Yeah.
they were just like, let's keep this guy healthy because obviously he's a freaking amazing basketball player. In the Eastern Conference, Celtics-Cavs. Celtics managed to take a game off the Cavs in Game 3 when Isaiah Thomas was out, which was interesting. Me and Mitchell had Cavs at 4. That did not come to fruition, as Bodie hopped into first place, a tie for first place, as he picked Cavs in 5. What do you guys have to say about this game?
Buddy. I think all I know is that Celtics should get rid of Isaiah Thomas because he sucks, and that's all I know. That's why they won, because Isaiah Thomas wasn't playing.
Okay. Bodie, do you have anything to say? Obviously, Mitchell's joking, so don't get offended.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to say. I kind of think it was a somewhat good series to watch. I mean, probably would have been better with Isaiah Thomas in the whole series, but I think it was still kind of a good series, even though the Cavs kind of swept them.
The thing is, the Cavs would have swept the Celtics if Isaiah Thomas didn't get hurt. I know that sounds weird, but
Yeah.
I mean, Isaiah can't play defense. That's the only thing, and when you got Kyrie, you can't have him out there, and that's why the Celtics took a game. Because they have a really good defensive team when they're not without Isaiah. So
Yeah.
that's why. But the Celtics wouldn't even be in that position without Isaiah. Like they would have got swept by the Bulls without Isaiah. So, that should conclude the first quarter. Any other comments?
No, all I'm gonna say is that I'm really excited for the second quarter.
Oh, I am too. Bodie?
I'm really glad that Kyrie kind of actually stepped up his game a little bit.
Yeah, you called that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an exciting finals.
I guess we will see in the second quarter. All right, second quarter here. we're gonna have a new segment here, quick. Snapple Cap fact of the day. Just kidding. This is not a new segment. I just think this one's really interesting. This is real fact number 754. Do you have any guesses, guys?
Oh, kangaroos can't jump backwards.
Unfortunately, that is not it. An alligator can go through 3,000 teeth in a lifetime.
Oh,
Whoa,
Holy smokes.
that's a lot of teeth.
That is.
Okay, that
That
was
was close.
freaking stupid. Let's get on to the basketball talk. We're going to start out with making our official predictions, as this will decide. Obviously it will decide the winner. Hopefully Mitchell and Bodie don't pick the same thing.
yeah, that suck.
I guess we will see. Mitchell,
Wait,
you will be.
Can I?
Whoa.
What's the point system? Because isn't it? Is it
It's
just double?
Yep,
or
it's
is it...
double.
Okay.
Everything is double.
All right.
Mitchell, what is your prediction?
All right.
My prediction is Warriors in 6. I think that the Cavs will take one in Oracle, but then the Warriors will take one in wherever their place is, Cleveland.
Quicken Loans Arena.
Yeah,
Or
Arena,
the
but-
Q.
The Q. Yeah, but I think after that though, after those first 4 games, the Warriors will take the next 2. I think it'll be super fun. All the games will be close, I think. Close, just enjoyable to watch in general as well. I just don't see the Cleveland Cavaliers being able to put down the new and improved Warriors from last year, which they somehow could do after a 73-win season.
Right, yeah. Bodie, what is your official prediction?
I have Cavs in
You
7.
bitch.
Short and sweet, baby. That's all I gotta say.
Short and sweet.
Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting game.
I'm just mad because now there is no possible way I can win.
Because you had Cavs in 6
'Cause
and
he-
7.
No, either way, if I pick the Warriors
yeah,
and
yeah.
get, even if I get it right, then you guys would still beat me. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry, we had a quick family emergency. I'm so lame. I'll go on with saying my prediction here. That is the next words that'll come out of my mouth. I'm going with the Cavs in 6. I was gonna go with Warriors in 5 until 5 seconds before I said my words out of my mouth. And then I decided I didn't want to pick the Warriors. I think the Warriors are a lot better of a team. But the one problem with the Warriors, they don't have a man who has been to the finals for 7 straight years, and that is James Jones and LeBron James. But mainly James Jones. No, seriously, LeBron's the best player to ever play the game of basketball. Yes, that's a bold statement at me. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, there really hasn't been a super team that's formed and won their first season other than the 08 Celtics when Garnett and Ray Allen came joining Paul Pierce. But like when the Heat started, they got destroyed in the finals by the Spursies. And I just really hope the Cavs win again. So one of the more interesting topics is what are people calling this? So my personal favorite is calling it the 3 match. I don't know why. I just like that a lot. I've also heard just the trilogy, Warriors, Cavs 3, obviously Roman numerals. And I've also, what was it? I'll just pretend I didn't say that. And then the rubber match is another one. So what do you guys think is the best name for this series?
Annoying and getting old series.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with the Cavaliers being there, but I don't like the Warriors at all. So.
I don't think that's gonna catch on. Bodie, what do you think?
I like the trilogy.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it sounds good, but then you get confused with like books and movies. But I mean, we can go with the trilogy. That's fine. I'll live with it. We're gonna move on to quarter 3, where we'll actually be talking about real things like basketball and some keys to the series. We'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back after the halftime break. We're talking some real anal ISIS for the trilogy Cavs Warriors 3-match. We'll just call it all the names. The trilogy _ Cavs Warriors 3 the 3-match. Perfect. It's like a.
You
know what?
Wishes.
No, I did not. Someone should make a movie.
They could, honestly.
Who's doing it? Bleacher Report probably will. Okay, so let's get into the real grit and grime, the real blue collar talk of the NBA here. First of all, I would like to ask you guys a question. Who do you think the key player in this series is? And
LeBron.
For each team or just in general?
Just in general. Yep. Mitchell?
Well, I guess I just said LeBron, but now that I think about it, you already know LeBron's going to be dominant, so I'm actually going with Kyrie. If he shows up and plays out of his mind. See this? Okay, so back it up here. Thing for this series, I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors won in 5 or the Cavs won in 6, like anywhere in between that. Like,
right.
Like I'm not like dead set on the Warriors being in 6, but like if Kyrie shows up and plays like crazy, like we know he can.
He did in Boston.
The Cavs can definitely take the series. But if he doesn't do much, which would be unfortunate, then I see the Warriors easily taking the series.
Right. The thing with Kyrie is people don't really talk about him in the conversation of like best point guard in the league, but when it comes down to it, in the biggest moments, he's one of the better like one-on-one isolation players. He can get to his spot whenever he wants to, and he hits that little fadeaway mid-range jumper. That's just unstoppable.
Yeah.
And if he plays like he did in last year's finals, everyone remembers the shot in Game 7. Also, Christmas Day this year, he played unbelievable. Hit another game winner against the Warriors. Nice little fadeaway.
Like the same shot.
Yeah. Bodie, who do you have as your key player?
Okay, so I picked the Cavs obviously to win, but I think key player is going to be Draymond Green. I feel like if he steps up a lot, the Warriors are probably going to have an easier chance to win. This season, I think he's leading the team in almost every stat besides points during the postseason. So, I mean, if he keeps playing like he is, the Warriors are going to have an easier chance to win the finals.
Yeah, Draymond is one of the only players that can, like, stop LeBron. And it's more of a mental thing than a physical thing, just because Draymond's such a mental animal, you could call him, I guess. Last year in the finals, he would have been the finals MVP if he doesn't get suspended. And this year, he can't get suspended. He's nowhere near the technical limit. So
he just gets in people's heads, and I think that's what helps
and
him.
he is shooting at an unbelievable mark this postseason. It's just crazy. He'll probably fall back towards the mean, but I mean it's unbelievable how good he's shooting. He's one of the best. I think he has one of the better three-point shooting percentages on the team, which is just crazy.
Yeah, he is shooting 47%, which is the best.
Jesus Christ! I knew it was high. I didn't know it was that high. Holy crap!
Steph is 43 and Kevin Durant's 44.
Yeah, if you got the two best shooters in the world in Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, and you got Draymond Green shooting 47%, that's gonna cause some problems.
Oh wait, my bad. David West is shooting the best with 100.
Ooh. And David West.
Key player.
Holy crap. My key player, I know I picked the Cavs as well, but my key player is Klay Thompson. He has been, he just hasn't been anywhere in the playoffs so far. Last year he saved the Warriors season when he hit 11 threes against the Thunder to extend that series. He's just, he's going to get hot. I can see him going off in game 1, going for like 60 or something. He won't go for 60 in Cavs, but I can see him getting over 30 pretty easily. And one, for sure, maybe 2 games this series, I think, he's going to have to guard Kyrie because Steph can't guard Kyrie. But I think getting active on the defensive end will help him get more involved in the game, which will make his offense better. because he just really isn't that big a part of the offense as he was last year with the addition of Kevin Durant.
True.
Do you guys have anything else to say about the series?
No, I'm just so excited. I'm very excited to watch it. Should be a good time.
I think LeBron, he's so he's so good. He has only 2 games under 30. The the first game was against the Pacers was the second game. No, the second game when he had 25, which is still a lot, and the second lowest was 11 against Boston, which is insane that he only has two games under 30 points.
Right. Let's just say that people that hate on LeBron are really gonna look back on their lives in regret
Yeah.
when he retires, because he is so fun to watch, and it's a once in a lifetime player right there.
Mhm.
He's our generation's Michael Jordan, obviously, but
Yeah.
we're gonna be talking about him
So
the rest of our lives, really. I'm gonna try to have a podcast out between every game. In the finals, I'll have different guests on, also Mitchell and Bodie. If you, I guess I'm not wrapping up because we've got a special fourth quarter. Thank you guys for watching. Any final remarks from our friends?
no, sir.
I just realized I said thank you guys for watching, and this is a podcast.
Thank you guys for staring at your screen.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you in the fourth quarter, and we'll talk to these guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Welcome back to the Final Horn here, quarter number 4. Today, we are going to be talking about something a little different. This kind of stuff is something you'll see a lot more of during football season rather than basketball season. But today, we're going to be talking about some sports gambling. If you don't understand much about sports betting and stuff, maybe go read a little basics thing before. I don't know. I'll try to explain it this time, and then I'm gonna actually post a sports gambling basics on my YouTube channel, which you can find The Final Horn on YouTube. So go subscribe there too. You can find the podcast there as well. But I'm gonna give you 3 bets that are kind of fun and that you can look for, and if you are into this kind of thing, that I think you should take. So we're gonna start with a prop that is total triple doubles recorded in the series. The over/under for that is 1.5. Now, I like the over there. I don't have the odds. Let me grab that. Yes, so if you bet $1 on the over or the under, you get 85 cents. But if you bet $100 on it, you get $85. So yeah, that's that. But the reason I like the over there is because you can almost chalk in LeBron for 2. He's gonna get at least 1 for sure, but I'd say he gets 2, almost 100%. But then you can factor in a Draymond Green double-double or a triple-double. That's likely. Maybe even Durant or Curry could. Probably not Curry, but Durant could definitely. Oh my God, I'm such a bad podcaster. The ding. Durant or Curry could get a triple-double. I can't see. You got to see more than 1, 2. You got to get 2. So I would take that one. That's my first one. Number 2, it is player to score most points in the series. And this one is pretty interesting. So the odds are the number 1 odds is LeBron James. He's at minus 140, but I'm obviously not going to take that because those odds aren't all that worth it. But the one I would look at is Kevin Durant at plus 320, where if you bet $100, you would win $320. Kevin Durant's the best scorer in the world, and I don't know. Those are good odds to take. Also, Steph Curry's at 425. So if you like that one, that's a good idea too. The last one we'll be talking about, sorry I'm saying so much, I'm not good at talking alone, is a pretty interesting one. This will be fun just to watch in the first game. This is only for game 1. It is Kevin Love, what will he do first? And the options are make a 3-point field goal or miss a 3-point field goal. Now the odds, if you bet $100 on that he misses it, you win 50 back. Yes, but if you bet $100 on him making his first one, then you get 165. You win 165. I need to get better at these terms. So I don't know. Kevin Love always seems to start off hot. Like in the Celtics series, he made like 6 in a row or 5. I think he made 5 in a row. But he always seems to start off hot, and they look for him. So I like the making the 3-point field goal. If you like this kind of thing, let me know on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at the Final Horn Pod. Subscribe on iTunes and follow on SoundCloud. Please like this on SoundCloud. You can also subscribe on YouTube, like it on YouTube. Do everything for me. Also, Final Horn shirts are going to be coming available soon. If you'd like to pre-order one, they'll be $10. You can find a picture of me wearing the Final Horn shirt on Twitter. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. Please leave a review. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.